One of the new mounts in the War Within is Alunira, a Cloudrook which is locked behind a pretty rough grind. You get rewarded with it after killing the NPC Alunira, who is flying around on the top of this mountain in the very west of the Isle of Dorn. However, in order to engage the fight, you first need to find 10 crackling shards, which can drop from every single NPC on the Isle of Dorn with a very low drop rate. I have spent 5 whole hours farming mobs without a break, killed over 3000 mobs and got a total of 2 shards. However, I was farming all by myself, and grouping up with other players will definitely speed up the progress. Since I was spending so much time just to learn about the drop rate and the time you need to invest, perhaps consider to subscribe? I would appreciate it. The best spot to farm these shards solo is on this island in the northeast. Here you can find a lot of Gorloks with a pretty good respawn rate, but you can probably also farm these at a hyperspawn location with a 2x4 group, wherever that might be. Farming these shards is a very exhausting and slow progress, and it can definitely help changing your location from time to time just for a change of scenery. What's good about these shards is they are warbound, which means you can simply send them around to other characters on your account. So in case you find a shard while leveling a twink or whatever, you are still able to use it. But there's no real way to cheat the grind. You can't buy the crystals from the auction house, and they are really just lootable from mobs. But after collecting all 10 of these shards, you can combine them to create a storm vessel, which you can then use on Alunira on top of the mountain in the west of the zone to make her vulnerable. Alunira has 7.4 million HP, which is a solid amount but definitely soloable on level 80, even with bad gear. If you want to get some other players to help you, you will still 100% get the mount. The player who uses the storm vessel gets the mount as a personal loot. So if you are not comfortable with fighting Alunira all by yourself, make sure to take 1 or 2 friends with you. If you are interested in other mounts from the War Within, check out this playlist right here. Consider to subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, see ya!